Alright, here we go. I'm inside of a mystery cave near the skylight. The lens of my camera fogged up and stuff like that, so I had to pause the video. I'm trying to shoot this video non-stop, but anyway, this is my first cave today, so still fighting with my equipment here. Trying to get everything nice and pretty. Alright, well, there's a mushroom, little one. There's a skylight, another little one. Then over here, see the cave is very uneven. Just break down rock everywhere. So it's a little bit of, oops, I don't know why. Hang on a second. For some reason the gimbal's misbehaving. I don't know why. But yeah, I'm actually thinking my next camera, I'm just going to get built-in stabilization and not have to deal with an external gimbal. It's just more parts that can go wrong. These days, digital image stabilization has improved a lot, so should be almost as good. Not nearly as glitchy as optical. So you see here the cave is pretty wide, but rough floor. Like even here, get down here, I need to go over this spot. I need to make sure the rocks aren't too slippery. I don't want to fall. Thing about exploring caves, you can't always go in a straight line. You have to zigzag around. If you're the kind of person who likes to go straight lines all the time, it could be frustrating. If you want to go a straight line, drive down the freeway. Alright, take a high-speed train. Nice street. There we go. Look how the cave slopes down. But it's huge here, dozens of feet wide. It would be an easy cave if it wasn't so steep and the floor's got so many trip hazards. Notice how the ceiling here is kind of reddish and then overhead is more like gray. Same with the floor. Some of the rocks on the floor are red and some are gray. Stepped on a loose rock, almost fell down. I'm going to try to stay to the right so I can check out the wall, see if there's anything cool on the wall. I can see the wall is partially smooth and gray, but partially broken off. So I definitely want to compare and contrast those two. When I get bored with that, I'll just compare apples to oranges. Let's see, they both grow on trees. They're both fruit. They both have seeds inside. They both have a peel. They're practically the same thing. All right. All right. I'm going to go down here a bit so you can see the wall better. See how it's glossy, but different shapes on it. Kind of a little bit of dripstone, but not really impressive right here. And then it's rougher up here. Notice the cool rough shape right there. Kind of interesting. Nice big crack. I'm going to go over here to the left a bit so I can look up the ceiling or wall a little higher. Look at the shapes of the rock on the wall there. The shape of the wall, however you say that. The wall is peeling away down there. Oops, jeez. I stepped on a rock that's like 300 pounds, still teeter-tottered under my weight. Just because it's shaped like a teeter-totter. Wow. This cave is colder, farther away from the entrances. It's warm outside, but cold in the cave. Okay, there's my boot. In case you're wondering what a boot looks like. Look at how it looks blistered there. It's probably having gas bubbles popping. When it formed, obviously, not recently. And notice the black. It's like black stuff leaking through the wall there. Getting in here. Make it all nice and pretty. Now I'm standing on a little balcony. Or ledge, however you want to say that. It's a pretty low balcony. Even here, look at the color of the rock, how it dripped down. I was like brownish and then grayish. So I think the gray formed first and then the brown, or vice versa. Something weird like that. Interesting. Even here, there's like patches of different colors. And that's dry. Over here, it's damper. See if I can get closer to the wall without tripping. Really interesting little cave here. There's looking back towards the skylight and the second entrance. They're around the corner. You can't see them, but you know what I mean. Just letting you know I am. Whoops. There's that teeter-tottering rock again. Man, this cave is so big. Like I said, it'd be easy if it wasn't so hard. All right, here we are. Again, look at the shape of the wall. It's mostly smooth, but there was obviously some vertical flow. Kind of, sort of forming dripstone, but not really. For whatever reason, this cave didn't form dripstone. Must have flowed too fast or too slow, too hot, too cold, or something like that. But I want to sit back so you can look at this. See down here, mostly gray rock, and then obviously brown rock flowed on top of it. See how there's layers in here. And the same thing up here and higher. Interesting. I don't know why, but my gimbal. Well, if I move too fast, it doesn't like that either. It's designed for like walking around, not, you know, sprinting through a cave. Ooh, there's another good spot. Just blowing on my light, make sure it's not collecting dust Might cause it to overheat. But yeah, again, look at the texture and color of the walls here. Almost pretty, not quite. Looks like there were some dripstones there that got broken off. I couldn't tell you that's from people accidentally doing it deliberately, or if it's from rock slides, or if it just popped off when it formed. There's a couple of decent ones up there. See if I can get closer. The floor is very uneven here. Let me climb around here. I'm next to a hole that's like 10 feet deep. I don't want to risk dropping my camera down there, so I want to pass it and then turn around. Yeah, this is like the biggest ones I've seen in this cave. Kind of neat. Here's where I just was. Alright. See if I can turn around without slipping. Most of these rocks have good traction. I'm not slipping too much. The only times I almost tripped is when I stepped on a rock that teeter-tottered, or my shoe got caught on a rock. Interesting rock here. It's like got a big blister on top of it or something crazy. That poor rock. Just kidding. It's a rock. Alright, so now I'm on top of another rock pile. Here you can probably see the cave is maybe 10 feet tall. It's a couple dozen feet wide. I'm standing in the middle, so there's half. Okay, I'm not right in the middle, but pretty close. Unless I'm on top of some big rocks here. It might be hard to get down here. So I'm gonna go to the left. I think it's easier. Might have to zigzag quite a bit actually. This is a mixture of big rocks, little rocks. Oh yeah, I remember this. Because I did bat here. Okay, don't worry, it's not too gross. It's a skeleton and fur. But yeah, that little white blob there, that's a skeleton of a dead bat. The bats around here are all really small, like ping pong ball sized, a little bigger. So they're not too scary or creepy. I went to a zoo once. They had like these bats, the fruit bats. They're really big. They have these big black eyes. Yeah, those were kind of creepy looking. Even though I'm used to seeing bats in the wild, I'm not used to seeing bats that big. Oh wow. So on the wall again, you can see how it's kind of interesting. Even more interesting ahead. Let me climb down first. Find some footing. Wow, got some nice color. Let me look here. So that's kind of cool right there. Then look at the cool color out there. Wow. So the rainbow of colors in here by cave standards. All right. Okay, I see natural light from the entrance ahead, up over beyond this rock pile. See if I can get up here reasonably easily. Yeah, see, I'm climbing up this rock pile. All right, well, there's the way out. I'm not lost yet. All right, well, there's the mystery cave.